Okay, we're going to do conditional probability this time, and it's pretty straightforward. They just try to confuse you, so don't get confused on these conditional probabilities. A conditional probability is the probability that an event will occur given that one or more other events have already occurred. So it's basically just kind of sifting through that first event. But for example, imagine that your classmate tossed a number cube, so a die, with faces numbered 1 to 6. You know that your classmate could have rolled any one of these possible outcomes, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, or 6. So the probability that he could have landed on a 5 is 1 out of 6. It's just simple problems like that. So what is the probability that the coin will land on heads both times if Rosa tosses a fair coin twice? She's going to flip a coin. Fair coin just means normal coin twice. So favorable over total equals, what's the probability that it will land on heads the first time? 1 out of 2. You pick the coin up, you flip it again, there's the same probability, so it's just going to be 1 out of 4. If you know that our first coin resulted in heads, what would be the probability that both coins would land on heads? So if you know that the first one has already happened, you can just simply cross it out. That's already happened, so then you're just left with this one. So it's just simply 1 over, there's a 50% chance. So they basically just try to throw you off with a little bit of confusion there, but same thing. So with this problem, a bag contains 5 silver marbles, 3 gold marbles. Jerry will draw 1 marble from the bag at random, then without replacing that marble, that's important that we know that, he will draw a second marble. So what is the probability that Jerry will draw a silver marble first and a gold marble second? Well, a silver marble first, there's remember favorable over total. So that equals, favorable is going to be 5 silver marbles over 5 plus 3, 8 total marbles, times a gold marble second. Well, there's 3 of those, and now there's 7 because remember we did not replace it, and that equals 15 over 56. B. If you know that Jerry drew a silver marble in his first draw, what is the conditional probability that he will draw a gold marble in his second draw? Well, we already figured that out, right? If we set up A again, so basically, if this has already happened, then we're just left with 3 out of 7, right? So that is the probability that that will happen. So you can simply cancel out the first part. Let's look at one more. If Gus rolled a number cube, a 6-sided die with faces numbered 1 to 6 twice. If you know that he rolled a 2 on his first roll, so the probability of that happening was a 1 out of 6, right? Because there's 1, 2 out of 6. What is the probability that he will roll 2 even numbers? So the probability that he will roll 2 even numbers, well, this has already happened. So again, we can cancel that out. And so what's the probability he will roll an even number? Well, there's 2, 4, and 6. That's 3 options out of 6, which just simply equals 1/2. So the answer would be D. However, the careful distinction is if the original problem had said, what is the probability that he rolled 2 even numbers, then it would have been, right, 3 out of 6, which reduces to 1/2 times 1/2, which equals 1/4. However, they told us this already happened, so therefore we're just left with this. Okay, so just don't get confused on these.